In this week's gaming history, I want to talk about battle royales, and we're going to look back on a little bit of the past of where battle royales came from and kind of when they exploded and where we are today with some of the biggest games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Call of Duty Warzone. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Battle Royale, by definition, traditionally refers to a fight involving multiple combatants where it is fought until one fighter remains standing. And this last man standing mentality has been in games since even the mid 80s during the Super Bomberman days, where we had multiple combatants on the same screen in the same arena, and it was fought till there was one person left standing. And honestly, this has been a style of gameplay that has kind of trickled through games through the years, but it wasn't until about 2012 where we started seeing mods for Minecraft. Well, due to the popularity of the big time movies Hunger Games, there was mods put into Minecraft that were Hunger Games style game modes that people had created. There was lots of different styles of maps that mimicked the look of the movies, and it became very popular on Twitch and for different streamers alike. And this style of gameplay really started to focus on the survival aspect and the head-to-head PvP style of this game mode. And we hadn't really seen anything up until then. And there was also Arma 2 as well. There was mods made in that game that were later called DayZ by creator Brendan Green. We're going to talk about him a little bit later, but he is definitely a significant piece to this puzzle. But games like Arma 2, where it was just PvE, and then these mods kind of brought in a PvPvE style game mode that had people searching for resources and different types of equipment, while also trying to manage different player encounters, whether it was friendly or aggressive. It didn't really matter. That was kind of the draw to this game. It brought so many people out there that they actually broke off, and Brendan Green went over with Bohemia Interactive and said, hey, let's make DayZ its own game. And they created DayZ Battle Royale. And there was some significance here, but because of that creation of that style of gameplay, Brendan Green looked at it and said, you know what, these FPSs that we play now, people memorize the maps. They're too linear. Things can happen too quickly sometimes, and they start to feel very repetitive. So he thought with this battle royale genre that we'd be able to play games with larger maps where there are these survival aspects where we have to find different types of equipment and things to stay alive and traverse these maps and vast landscapes, because these games tend to have very large maps, especially early on in the early adaptations of these battle royales. So it was very interesting to see Brendan Green, and he kind of got headhunted by a couple other studios later on to start working on some other games. Green was eventually brought on by Daybreak Studios to kind of consult for their new game H1Z1, which was a survival style game that also had a battle royale portion as well. This was two separate games, mind you, kind of conjunctured into the same game. Shortly after, Green was invited to South Korea to Bluehole Games because they were inspired by H1Z1 and they wanted to create a battle royale style game. Fast forward a little bit to 2017, Green's using his online player name, Player Unknown, and he's created Player Unknown's Battleground. PUBG is mostly all know it by now, and let me tell you, this game was huge. It was a huge success. I mean, it had everything that people were looking for in the battle royale style game, and at the time they did it right. Nobody else was doing exactly like they did. I mean, PUBG was able to get popular by having live streamers stream the game, allowing the player base overall and the popularity of the game to rise in 2017, actually surpassing Dota 2 numbers, one of the most popular games streamed on Twitch. PUBG had taken over with all, bringing on popular streamers and their audiences, and it just kind of grew from there. And really, honestly, that is what kind of grew our next beast in the Battle Royale world, and we're talking about Fortnite. In September 2017, Epic Games released the early access of Fortnite, a game split into two, one side being a PvE survival game and the other the popular free-to-play Battle Royale. Epic Games brought mechanics such as instant structure building and environmental resource collecting to allow for these structures to be built into games as one of the first games to ever do it. Within weeks, Fortnite was able to pass PUBG's 3 million concurrent players that took them over a year to amass, and by 2019, Fortnite had over 250 million players worldwide. In 2020, Epic Games said there's over 350 million registered Fortnite accounts and over 4 million players playing the game at the time of this video. In late 2018, Call of Duty's Black Ops 4 came out with the Blackout Battle Royale game, which was separate from the main game. You had to purchase the main game to get the Blackout mode, but this was Call of Duty's first shot at the Battle Royale mode, and it was unfortunately an overall miss. The game just didn't play the way fans of the series wanted it to, and because of that, it just lost popularity so fast. Player counts went down to the point where the game, you know, was pretty well dead. And unfortunately, that was kind of Call of Duty's big swing and a miss. They took some time off. In between that, EA and Respawn actually came out with their version, Apex Legends, and this was a huge success. This game came out of nowhere. No one really saw it coming, and for the first month or so, there was Twitch users playing this game like crazy. I mean, Respawn and EA went in there. They must have dropped some big time money because they had some big time players playing this game, and everybody knew about it to the point where people were wondering if it was gonna surpass Fortnite. It definitely beat it in numbers in certain ways, maybe not overall player numbers and growth, because Fortnite was really that phenomenon that started this whole battle royale explosion as far as the last few years are concerned. But Apex Legends brought things in like the ping system and their overall movement system that just kind of paved the way for Call of Duty's next attempt in 2020 when they came out with Warzone, which was their next jump into that Battle Royale universe. It wasn't until March 2020 that Activision and Raven Software created Call of Duty Battle Royale Warzone, implementing a buy station system that allowed players to gear up and buy specific items to aid them through their victories on the map. The success of Warzone's free-to-play system and fast-paced gameplay has really been the big reason for its success. I mean, this second iteration of their Battle Royale, we all forgot about Blackout by now. Warzone has been so successful. The game's reached levels of popularity like Fortnite and Apex, allowing it to be one of the top games in the Battle Royale genre. The Battle Royale genre is not an old one, but it's definitely cemented its place in the gaming world as one of the most popular genres right now. Let me tell you, with Goliaths like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Warzone leading the way, I'm pretty excited to see where the future of Battle Royales pans out.